Hello, I'm Kayana Klein, and this is my audience member.
I am the audience member.
Have you ever wanted to go to a Disney park or stay in a Disney hotel? I bet you have. Most people have. But the Disney parks are super crowded these days. People swarm in and out of the parks constantly. And wait times can be astronomical. They can get some of the newer attractions get up to 180 minutes no problem on a crowded day. So I'm here to tell you how to get to a lot of the rides in the Disney parks in the day, but most importantly, how to have fun at the Disney parks. My first tip is probably to choose wisely and choose when you go to the park wisely. If you want, you can look up a crowd calendar, which is very helpful to know when to go to the parks or not. I wouldn't go the 1st or 2nd of January this year because that's the New Year's and it's always going to be crowded. Or the 14th to 18th of February because there's a cheer competition going on and there will be a ton of people in the parks. But another thing to choose wisely about is to which park to go to. Some of the parks might be better to go to on one day or worse to go to on another day. Epcot is really great if it's raining because it has a lot more cover than Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, or Animal Kingdom. The parks with the least amount of cover are probably Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and the parks with the most cover are probably Hollywood Studios and Epcot, though Epcot chumps the ball with the amount of cover because most of its rides are indoors. If you do go on a rainy day, I do suggest going to Epcot, though you could go to Hollywood Studios because it also has a lot of rides that are indoors. If it's sunny, I suggest going to Animal Kingdom because most of the animals will be outside and enjoying the nice weather. But if it's kind of cloudy, you could go to Hollywood Studios because that is a beautiful park to go to when the weather is okay, just cloudy. But Magic Kingdom is what everyone thinks about. Everyone thinks about going there, and that's the first thing that pops in their head when you say Disney World. But it's usually really crowded after cheer competitions, like the one that's coming up in February. So it might be best to avoid that this time of year. Some of the parks, like Magic Kingdom, will be more crowded during this time of year, and some of them will be less crowded, so definitely just choose wisely for which one you want to go to. My second tip is definitely to plan your day right. You want to plan what you want to wear, like your clothes for instance. Definitely plan if it's going to be sunny to wear like shorts and a t-shirt, but if it's going to rain, wear rain gear and bring an umbrella with you. And one of the most important things about wearing good clothes is your shoes. If you wear high heels when it's raining going to Epcot, you are going to get blisters. One helpful tip I know is to just not wear high heels into the Disney parks, because that is a really bad idea. Another helpful tip about planning your day is to make a list of what you want to go to the most and what you want to go to the least. That way, if you don't get to everything, you feel okay about it. And you might be able to get to one of the rides that you want to get to and not get to one of the rides that you don't care as much about. And another helpful thing is to choose if you want to go to the fireworks at all. There are fireworks in almost every one of the parks. Actually, I think there are fireworks in every one of the parks. And if you choose to go to the fireworks, they can be beautiful and really amazing to see. But if you don't choose to go to the fireworks, it can attract a lot of the crowds to the fireworks, and you might be able to go to more of the rides that have a longer wait time that you couldn't go to. If you don't choose to go to the fireworks, then it's okay, and you could just ride a bunch of the rides that don't have as long a wait time, like It's a Small World. It's a Small World is beautiful, but it has a longer ride time than most of the others, about 20 minutes. If you choose to go to the fireworks, definitely get there ahead of time so that you can get a good spot like the spot I got a week ago. And if you Then my last tip would be to rope drop the rides that you want to get to with the highest wait time. And what is rope dropping, you may ask me? Rope dropping is when you get up very, very early and you run to the rope that is securing yourself from the rides and wait for all the rides to open up, being very tired in the process, and then running to the ride you want to get to and waiting the longest time even though you woke up early. No, it's not like that at all. You will probably get a good spot in line and be able to get onto the ride you wanted to get to a lot before you thought you were going to be able to get to it. Rope dropping is very helpful in this way, and it's a very good way of getting to everything you want to. I would choose what's highest on your list to go with the longest wait time to go to then. But the most important thing about Disney is to have fun with your family and with friends if you brought them. Just have fun at Disney.